You put the dress on the hanger.
Happy wedding day to the love of my life. I've waited what seems like forever for this day, to marry the man of my dreams, and you're so much more than I ever dreamed of. These past 4 years have been the best years of my life, so I know the rest of my life is going to be so wonderful, and I can't wait for our life together. You make me so incredibly happy, more happy than I ever thought. Thank you for breaking me and keeping your promise to buy me. If you break it, you bought it. I still get butterflies every time I see you and can't wait to see you today and become your wife. Thank you for loving me, supporting me, and always being nothing short of amazing. I'm the luckiest girl in the world today, and always to have you as my husband. I love you infinityist and can't wait to celebrate our love today. Love always and forever, Jeff.
I cannot believe this day is finally here. Jennifer, Jonathan, congratulations. You now have your lobster for life. Jennifer, there's so much to say about the type of friend that you've been to me over the years of our friendship. You stood by me through my many highs and many lows. You supported me in my successes, and you were encouraging during my failures. You've made me laugh when I felt no reason to, and you've given me stomach aches because I've laughed so hard. You've given me memories that we will have to share with our children, and you've never judged me in the decisions I have made, and boy, were there some bad ones. You've always been honest, even if I didn't want to hear it, and I think what I've enjoyed the most is seeing you grow over the last 13 years. Truth be told, there is something special about childhood friendships, in which unfortunately I didn't have that experience with Jennifer. However, I almost think meeting later in life was even better. When you're in your 20s, you start to experience what growing up really is. You spend hours getting ready for parties that in the end, it's not how you looked, but who you were with. Although I would spend hours sitting in my robe while Jennifer was screaming at me on the phone that we were late. Throughout it all, I've seen Jennifer laugh, I've seen her cry, and now more than ever, I see her smile. There's a reason for that smile, and it all started 4 years ago. They say never to dip your pen in the company ink. Well, in this case, it was the best decision they ever made. Who knew that one night, the night of the infamous rivalry Giants-Eagles game, would shape a wonderful friendship into a beautiful romance? I mean it when I say you've made Jennifer the happiest I've ever seen her. You're able to calm her in the stormiest of storms. You're able to make her laugh on the saddest of days, and you're able to bring her back to reality when her irrationality takes over. And that takes one special guy to do. May you both always have enough happiness to keep you sweet, enough trials to keep you strong, enough success to keep you eager, and enough love to keep your marriage as beautiful as your wedding day. I love you both and wish you nothing but health and happiness. I think all of your guests are ready to get this party started. After all, it's not a wedding without the dance moves of Jonathan Zimmerman. Just no getting her, Jonathan, or else you'll have a lot of people wanting to take your spot to go to Bora Bora. With that being said, if everyone would please raise their glass and join me in a toast to congratulate the new Mr. and Mrs. Jonathan Zimmerman.
You look stunning.
Thanks.
I was actually talking to Jonathan.
I know.
We all search for that one special person to join us on our walk through life. We spend time seeking that person to share in the highs and lows of every day. We want a person who not only shares in the big events, though, but the little ones as well. It's the little moments that bind the fabric of our lives, and a combination of both the big and day-to-day that weave life's colorful tapestry. I believe, as I'm sure all of you do here today, that we are bearing witness to a marriage for two people that have indeed found that special person. I asked both of them how they met, and they responded, and I'm quoting, "We met working together at Core Lab Partners in Princeton, New Jersey. During this time, Jonathan spent many hours trying to fungus Jen." For those of you who are not in the know, the act of fungusing is growing on someone slowly over a period of time. I don't laugh out loud often, but I indeed then.
As you know, I put these together at the last moment. Not due to the fact that of the lack of importance or that there was a lack of caring or anything along those lines. I just know that when it comes to us, you, me, together, it always just made sense. Our relationship plays out kind of like a storybook, albeit one written by a slightly off pen writer. It started off when I was intrigued by this confident, strong-willed girl who wouldn't have a problem saying anything on her mind. This only grew over time, as the hours that we spent together with you. I was working on my fungusing, and I apologize for breaking you, so now that you actually have feelings. So I'm not sure that a lifetime is enough to get back all that you've given to me, but I promise to try. So together, here, we're better than we could ever be apart. So I give you my love, my heart, my everything, as you'll always be the best part of my day. Done.
Why do you have to make him go first?
Jonathan, before I met you, I didn't really believe in true love. People would tell me, you'll know it when you find it, but I never believed that. Then I met you. At first, you were just a guy at work that I would compare weekend stories with and who would keep me company while working late hours. Little did I know that this is all part of your fungus approach to date me. Fungus, obviously, the key word here. No one balances me out like you do, and no one can ever make me laugh and smile as much as you can. I know I am normally an indecisive person, but when it came to wanting to spend the rest of my life with you, this was by far the easiest decision I've ever made. So easy that I actually wrote these vows before we were even engaged because I always knew you were the one.
Cheater.
Thank God. You are my person, my lobster, my everything. I vow to never take life too seriously, but to always let you know how seriously lucky I am to be your wife. But most of all, I promise to love you under any circumstances for the rest of my days so that we can grow old and wrinkly together. I'm so happy that today I get to call you my husband, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. I did it. Nailed it.
Nailed it. Exactly. Nailed it.
Jen, you look absolutely stunning today. John, you did good, buddy. Did real good. All right, as much as I would love to think all of you are here to see me, I know you're not, so I'll keep this relatively short and have you all back at the bar in no time. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jeff Hill, and I've had the privilege of being really great friends with John since middle school. And John does have truly exceptional qualities. The types of qualities that you hope a friend will bring out in you. John is one of the best people you've ever had the chance to meet. He's an unbelievable friend, and I'm truly, truly honored to say that I've been friends with you for as long as I have. I truly believe, and I honestly mean this, that I think you guys found the perfect complement to yourselves and each other. John, we've been really, really close for over half our lives now, man. We've graduated from drunken antics to, well, we really haven't gotten past drunken antics. But we've seen each other at our absolute worst, and I'm really, really honored that you asked me to be up there with you today at your absolute best. I couldn't be happier for the two of you, and I'm so excited to see what the future holds for you. Congratulations.